Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video we are going to be doing the rice water like the Yao women did it. I also will be adding a special ingredient, so make sure you watch the rest of the video so you can see what that special ingredient is. Now let's get straight into this video. What you will need is 1 cup of rice. I am using white rice. You can use brown rice and you can also use black rice. So we're going to clean that rice, make sure everything, the dirt is out of that rice, and then we discard of that water. Now this is my second water. You can use filtered water, you can use spring water for your second water, or just plain clean water. That is also quite okay. What you need to do is you really need to rub that rice in your hands, rub it against your hands, and then you rub it in your fingers to get everything out of there, which is fantastic. You can see my water is turning a little bit white, which is what we need. So when you finish washing, you're going to be straining it, and this is what we're going to be using. We are going to be adding a couple of ingredients into the rice. The first thing we're going to be adding is grapefruit. Now the Yao women added pomelo fruit to the rice water. However, I'm in South Africa and I could not find pomelo fruit, so I did my research and I found out that grapefruit was the closest thing to pomelo fruit. So we are going to be peeling our grapefruit. The only thing you need is just the peels of the grapefruit. Grapefruit is also very good for the hair because it really helps to cleanse the scalp of any buildup, which is fantastic, especially if you got a lot of buildup in your hair with all of the products. So that's what the grapefruit is going to do. It's also very good for helping with the dandruff, also helping to stimulate with circulation. So it's really going to get the blood flowing into your hair follicles, which is going to strengthen your connective tissue and just helps to feed the hair as well. And it's also going to mask the smell, because if you have done the rice water before, you know how badly it smells. So when you have grapefruit, it really helps to mask that smell. Next ingredient we are using ginger. You do not need to cut off the peels or the skin of the ginger. You can just slice it into thin slices, just a couple of slices. Everything is going to be added in there. Now with the ginger is also very good for helping with the blood circulation, but it's also very good with any dandruff. Ginger is fantastic for that. So everything that we're adding is things that are really going to benefit with our hair growth. You're going to be adding that into the water, into the rice water. I'm going to be boiling it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, once everything is boiled, I'm going to take it off of my stove and I'm going to let it cool down. Once it's cooled down some, I'm going to be adding it into my jar. I've already added some into the jar. The next ingredient I'm going to be using is my essential oil. The Yao women added some oils into it, but hey, it didn't say which oils they added. So I am using the peppermint essential oil. Peppermint is also very good for stimulating and also very good for hair growth. So I'm adding a couple of drops in that, and that's also going to help to mask the smell. So once I've added my peppermint essential oil, I'm going to add the rest of the water just to fill it up. So that's going to be good. Now rice water has a lot of ingredients. It's got your minerals, it's got your amino acids, your vitamins, but it also has an ingredient called inositol, which is really very good for helping to strengthen with the hair, which is what mainly works with your hair growth. And rice water is also very, very high in protein. So if you're doing the rice water challenge,
so the
please
special
make sure you take
ingredient
care.
I'll be
Now
using
for my
with
special
rice water
ingredient.
is
fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds are fantastic for hair growth. They are full of folic acid, potassium, calcium, iron, vitamins A, C, K, but they also have a nicotinic acid content, which has been known to be very beneficial against hair fall, against baldness, as well as any scalp conditions. But also fenugreek seeds are very good for helping to hydrate as well as strengthen your hair follicles as well as the roots. Now I let everything ferment for 1 week. Now letting your rice ferment is very good because it does have an added benefit of helping to balance with your pH of your hair. So once everything sits in, I let everything sit in the cupboard. After a week, I'm going to strain that, and then I'm going to be using it in my spray bottle. Now the next video, I do apologize, I will be showing you how to use the rice water. However, there was a problem with the sound, so I have to do a voiceover again. Okay, so how I use my rice water. My hair is damp, and then I'm going to take the rice water and then I'm going to be spraying it all around my hair, and then I'm going to soak my hair. Once my hair is soaked in rice water, I'm going to be massaging my scalp, and then I'm going to be taking a shower cap, putting it on, and have a towel cover afterwards. So I'm going to let everything sit in for about 20 minutes. Not long, just for 20 minutes. And the reason being is that I have low porosity hair. So I'll tell you a little bit about that later. So you can also use your rice water as shampoo. As the Yao women did, they actually used it as a shampoo. They used the rice water to wash their hair, and then they used spring water to rinse it off. Now, the reason why I am using it only twice a month, I only use it for 20 minutes at a time, leave it on for 20 minutes, and I'm using it twice a month. Because with low porosity hair, your hair already has a lot of protein in it. Now, rice water is full of protein. Now, this is a good thing because this is really what helps your hair to get more benefits out of the rice water. So what it does, it helps to coat your hair fiber with the protein. Now, this is something that's going to make your hair appear fuller because it helps to thicken that hair fiber, and also because it's coating it, it's preventing any breakage as well as any shedding. So this is why people tend to find that they retain length when it comes to using rice water, as well as their hair appears to be fuller and thicker because the benefits of the rice water. However, if you use it too much, like people do with the rice water challenge, I mean, some people get away with it. That's completely fine, but I didn't get away with it. I tried and my hair was just so dry. But anyway, so if you use too much of it, or if you use it too often, it's going to have an opposite effect. So your hair is going to break because you're having a protein overload. So your hair is going to break and it's going to be very dry, and the texture is going to be very coarse. So on the weeks that I'm not using my rice water, I simply nourish and hydrate my hair. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments down below, and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Dinithanda nonke, nibe nemini mnandi.